Hello everyone. Today I am going to show you how you can measure with the help of a screw gauge. You see here how we can measure with the help of a screw gauge. We know that for measuring with the help of a screw gauge, we have to follow some steps. First of all, we learn the various parts of a screw gauge. After that, I am going to discuss about what is that micrometer screw gauge and how it can help to measure the diameter of something, right? Here you can see that here you can see that there is a screw gauge, and I will tell you how we can measure with the help of a screw gauge, or sometimes it is called also as a micrometer. You see that in this micrometer, you see this is a micrometer or screw gauge. You can see here that first of all it is written as 25 into 1 by 100. What is the meaning of that? That I want to know. 25 into 1 means we can measure with this screw gauge up to 25 millimeters. See here, this is the millimeter. There are two scales you can see here there are two scales. This is the linear scale and this is circular scale. You can see this is the circular scale and this is the linear scale. In linear scale you can measure up to 25 millimeter. You see this is 10, this is 15, and this is, you can see, 20, this one is 25, right, 25. That means you can measure up to 25 millimeter with this screw gauge, right. That's why it is right, 25 into 1. And what is that? 100 means this one, that here you can see that there are 100 division. You can see that is 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Actually, in circular scale, this is a circular scale and this is the linear scale. First of all, we learn what are the various parts of this micrometer or screw gauge. You can see here there are different parts. What are the different parts you see here? You see here that this is the metallic frame, right? This is the metallic frame. This is the anvil. This is anvil, and this is what we call it as a spindle. This is spindle, right? And this is the thimble. This is the thimble, right? And this is knurling and this is ratchet stop, right? And now I will show you how we can measure with the help of this screw gauge or micrometer. We can measure the some diameters of a pen. Suppose we want to measure the diameter of this pen. Here you see, we want to measure the diameter of this pen, and this pen is almost uniform. We measure in 3 different points. After that I will show you how you can measure, right. Besides that, you have to learn something, that is pitch. What is that pitch? You can see here what is the meaning of pitch. The meaning of pitch is that you see here it is, you can see here that now it is in the position of 10 millimeter, right. You can see here that it is up to here, it is 10 millimeter. Now if you rotate from 0 to 100, what will happen? You see here 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100. That means 1 millimeter is, we can, it in one full rotation 1 millimeter is displaced. That means you can say that the pitch of this instrument is 1 millimeter. You can see once again, you see this is in 10 millimeter. Now, if we rotate one full rotation 0 to 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100. That means now it is 11 millimeter, right? 11, that is 1 millimeter is displaced by full rotation of this circular scale. That is one circular scale. If we rotate one circular scale, it displaced in linear scale 1 millimeter, and that is our pitch, right? What is pitch? You can see here that pitch is the distance a spindle moves forward in one full rotation of thimble, that is 1 millimeter, and 1 millimeter it can be transferred into centimeter as 0.1 centimeter. Therefore, you see that there is a formula for least count is equal to pitch divided by number of division on circular scale reading. We have found that the pitch is 0.1 centimeter and the number of divisions on circular scale is 100. Therefore, we are getting 0.001 centimeter. Right? Now, you see here we will find the uh, diameter of this pen. What is the diameter? And you see that the formula for finding diameter is main scale reading plus circular scale reading into least count, right? Let us first see what is the diameter. We will measure at 3 different points in this of this pen. Let us find what is the measurement. We measure the diameter of this pen, right? Let us see. We'll measure 3 different points: first point, second point, and third point, and see what is the measurement with this instrument, right? First, we are measuring here. Let you see here. We'll take at 3 different points. And you see, we are measuring at the first point. You see here, this is the first point. You see, in the main scale reading, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 millimeter, right? 9 millimeter is there in the main scale reading, and in the surface scale you see it is 60. You see, this is 60, right? Therefore, you get the number that is 0.9 centimeter plus sensation. Surface scale reading is 60 into 0.001 centimeter. Therefore, we are getting 0.9 plus 0.060 centimeter. Therefore, we are getting the number 0.960 centimeter, right? And now we will measure in different points, that is at 3 different points we will measure, and we will see what is the measurement now. You see here we are measuring at different points. Again, you see we are measuring this with the help of this one and see what is the measurement. Let us focus this one. Yes, you see this is the focusing. Now you can see here that it is nearly the main scale reading is 9 millimeter, that is we can write 0.9 centimeter, and you see here the vernier scale reading, you can see very clearly it is 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 64. In 64 the vernier reading is 64, right? Therefore, here you see that we have multiplied it. Circular vernier means circular scale reading is 64, and you are getting 0.9 plus 64, and into this one is 0.001 centimeter. That we are getting 0.9 plus 0.064 or 0.964 centimeter. This is the formula for the second reading. And for third reading, again we are measuring the reading. You see here in the linear scale it is 0.9 millimeter, but in the circular scale it is 64, right? And in different points let us measure here also, and let us see what is the measurement. Now the third point you are measuring this one, and you see here the linear scale is the linear scale is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 millimeter, that is 0.9 centimeter. And you see the Vernier scale meets coincide with the point 70. You see here, this is 70. The Vernier scale coincides with the number 70. Therefore, surface reading is 70. This is surface reading is 70. Right? Therefore, we are getting the number that is 0.9 centimeter plus 70 into 0.001 centimeter. Therefore, we are getting 0.9 plus 0.070 centimeter. Therefore, we are getting 0.970 centimeter. Therefore, the total is 2.894 centimeter. Right? Now we made three measurement at three different points of the pen. At this point, three different points. This point first reading, this point second reading, and this point third reading. Now we'll take the average of the three readings here. Now you see the average reading will be 2.894 centimeter divided by 3, and that is we are getting 0.964666666 centimeter, right? That is reckoning of 6, and we keep it rounding off, then we are getting 0.96. 6 is greater than 5, therefore it will be 5, 0.965 centimeter. Therefore, the diameter of the pen we get is 0.965 centimeter. Right? Here you see that we are getting the average. That means we are getting three different measurement. One is 0.9 and 60 the circular scale reading. We multiply it by least count 0.001 centimeter. 0.9 plus 0.060 centimeter. We are getting 0.960 centimeter. In second reading, we get 0.9 centimeter from main scale reading, and circular scale reading is 64 into 0.001 centimeter. Therefore, we are getting 0.9 plus 0.064 centimeter, that is 0.964 centimeter, right? And the third one you see here, that is 0.9 centimeter. And in 0.9 centimeter you can see we are getting the circular scale reading as 70 into 0.001 centimeter. Therefore, we are getting 0.9 plus 0.070 centimeter or 0.970 centimeter. Therefore, we are getting, adding all these three, 2.894 centimeter. Therefore, average is 2.894 divided by 3, 0.9646666 centimeter. And if you rounding off, 6 is greater than 5, therefore 0.965 centimeter, and diameter of the pen is 0.965 centimeter. In this way, we can measure the various length of various things. Now we learn about something about our micrometer, and sometimes it is also called as micrometer also, right? Sometimes we call it as micrometer. And now we learn something about this screw gauge, and I have already discussed the various parts of the screw gauge. You see here that in micrometer, what is a micrometer? The definition is a micrometer is an instrument used for making precise linear measurements of dimensions such as diameter, thickness, and length of solid bodies. It is made of a C-shaped frame with a movable jaw operated by an integral screw. The fineness of the measurement depends on the lead of the screw, while the accuracy of the measurement depends on the accuracy of the screw nut combination. It is often misunderstood with the micrometer, the standard unit of length measurement. Another common name used for a micrometer is micrometer caliper due to its similar appearance to the caliper, right? And we have already discussed the various parts of the micrometer. That is, one is frame. A frame is, it is a C-shaped body that holds the anvil and barrel in constant relation to each other. The frame is heavy and has high thermal mass. To prevent substantial heating up, it is covered by insulating plastic, right? And anvil, the shiny part of the spindle moves toward, and the sample rests against, that is anvil. I already told you that this is the anvil, this is the anvil, this is the spindle, right? And this is the thimble, this is the knurling, and this is the ratchet stop. I already discussed the different parts of the micrometer screw, right? What is barrel? Stationary round component with a linear scale on it, that is the barrel, right? and beside that there is screw found inside the barrel and is considered the heart of the micrometer. A spindle, shiny cylindrical component that causes the thimble to move toward the anvil, and ratchet stop, the device at the end of the handle that limits applied pressure by slipping at a calibrated torque. That we define all the parts of the micrometer screw, right. Here you can see again that this is the anvil, this is the metallic frame, this is the anvil, anvil is this one, this is the spindle, right, this is the spindle, and this one is linear scale, this one is linear scale, this one is circular scale, and this part is known as knurling, and this is the ratchet stop. These are the various parts of a micrometer or screw gauge. In this way we can measure the length of something very accurately up to 0.001 centimeter, right. Dear friends, if you like this video, please subscribe, like and share. Thank you everybody for watching this video. Thank you. Thank you everybody for watching this video. Thank you.